Hello, everyone. Another post today. I don't know. I've just had a lot of time on my hands recently. I'm not really working anymore, or at least doing the work I was doing. I'm kind of in a transition stage, so I'm kind of living on Steemit, which is cool by me. But anyway, just wanted to talk about the prediction markets and what I think is going to happen. And yeah. But anyways, with all this chaos going on, war and Trump, I think people are starting to see that Trump is kind of looking. I mean, he's going in pretty hot. He's bombing people. He's ready to go to war. Like, at least there's a lot of media fear. I don't know necessarily how much of it's true, but at the same time, like, um, I don't think we ever really could trust Trump in the sense that he's not God. Like, he's not our true leader. Like, as long as he tries to control us and we don't try, like, I'll explain it. As long as like people try to control other people, most of the time like they're not a good leader. It's when people say, "Okay, let's let God control us and let's let God control our futures." When we have a good leader because God is the only good leader, and this ties into a lot of like deep stuff like that. But anyways, so I have a feeling that like the stocks are going to crash this week, if not this week, like this month, in April, just very soon, like. We're going into Passover, and I just think a lot of things are going to start happening. I personally am looking at gold mining stocks. I have this one called LODE. It's Comstock Mining. I've been holding it for a long time now, and the reason I just keep holding it is because it's like high grade, and you want high grade gold at this point because gold hasn't really been rising, but as the markets get more unsteady, I mean, people will be moving into the mining stocks, and you're going to want high grade with low prices because high grade means more profit can be made. These big gold manufacturers are kind of low grade, but they produce a ton of gold where the low grade kind of produces a little bit less, but it's less initial cost in that sense. And Comstock Mining is out of Nevada, so really good history out of Nevada. It's not necessarily the company or who's running it, but just the land in general. I think at this point it's really valuable, so pretty undervalued. And I mean, in 2008 it went from like 12 cents all the way to $12, which is x 100. And I think it actually did more than that. I think it went all the way to down to 8 cents or something. Right now it's valued at like 22.5 cents. It's having a 7% day, but like I really haven't been paying attention. It's been going up and down for like a couple months, and I've just been holding it and watching it for a long time. And I think finally, we're gonna see a breaking point, and I think it's gonna happen now because of the catalyst and the fact of the U.S. being so involved in war and yeah, the U.S. I mean, like we're just going into Syria or sitting around going to Korea. I mean, I don't know if the media is just lying, but I don't think Trump's really denying this stuff. I think he just kind of like proclaimed himself ruler of the earth, and not so much the Almighty. But because it's only the Almighty that will lay judgment on us, no man can control that. And also getting a lot of hate on Steemit. I really do not feel any pain when these people say the things that they do. I mean, you're supposed to treat others the way you want to be treated, and I think it only hurts yourself when you kind of when people say hurtful things or try to say hurtful things. Like these things aren't really that hurtful to me at all. Like I know what I'm saying is good in my heart, so I really don't care what they say. Um, and if anything, I feel really bad for them. I feel sorry for them that they had to go out of their way to look for something to say to me. I mean, if you want to, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, why do you even go to my posts if you don't care so much? Like, or at least pull up some sort of valid argument rather than just mudslinging or like pretending like you're so knowledgeable or things like that because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, at least quit the immaturity, if you will. The insults and just the mocking and the foolishness. Basically, it's very foolish. I really don't care for it, but I hope for those people that they don't think I'm trying to like I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing to them. I'm not really doing anything to them. I just hope that they see the light, and perhaps they lose that wrath in them. Because if you're angry towards me for the things I'm talking about, like, geez, man, like, there's a lot more people to be angry out there on the internet. Trust me. Go spam some of those girls that post half naked pictures, or, like, you know what I mean. Like, there's tons of people online that you have way more of a reason to insult them because of their ignorance and because of their inability to accept their realities. So that's all I gotta say. Peace.